here at the SM Mall of Asia Arena. Welcome everybody to our final game this Sunday evening. Ratings on together with Rafi Verano. Bajo left wide open. Bajo gets that 3 in.
And then if you're Adamson, you want to test FEU zone here. And Bao defensive possession there for Adamson. They're really putting the pressure on Abatayo here, making her the sole person to make something happen.
Abatayo, look at that. Before that, Nadine Munoz getting that block. And we talked to Coach Jed. That's the kind of presence they want from Nadine. And she is rewarded there by the shot of Elaine Etang, which is why the defense is all over her. Amaya gets that one. Beautiful finish there for Espanol. Doesn't get the basket, she gets her own miss. Apag, 10 seconds to operate. They go back to Jam, and Yano gets the cleanup job.
Great pass, finding the gaps in the zone.
Gets that screen from Munoz. Yvette denies it. Apag gives it over to Bajo, gets that roll in.
It's great patience coming from Adamson. Coach Riza said also.
And I'm sure you've experienced that, no?
Oh, yeah.
Getting bodied up by players, the way that Kemi Adesina gets that finish. I mean, the remaining, take a look at that last one. Kemi Adesina just at the right place at the right time.
I mean, what a luxury it is to have such a tall player that you can just
Abatayo sprays it. MJ, 6 seconds on the shot clock. They go underneath. The shot is good. On the side of FEU, that's for Elaine Pacho. Take a look at that last shot by Pacho.
Great patience coming from the offense here. Finding the open man and getting that wide open short staff.
Struggling so far. 0 out of 4 in the first period. Elaine, she wasn't really sure if that was gonna go in. She was gonna jump for that O-board. Adesina.
Great recovery coming from Adesina. Turned the ball over, but she made it right back on that block.
Kemi gets that finish, automatic there. Adesina, why not if it's working? But right now, that was a miss. Jameniano, beautiful play there for Adamson.
Adamson just attacking the boards offensively and defensively. Adesina getting that defensive stop and rebound. Even though she misses here, but you know what? You have another Adamson player down there getting the offensive board and getting that and one.
They're taking good shots, quality shots, but for some reason, it's just not falling in. Is that a mental thing? As Nadine Munoz also just works around the FEU defense.
Wow.
Look at that setup by Padilla to Munoz.
Crazy. And that's great. That's great body control coming from Munoz here.
See that they're really committing those. Jameniano!
Wow.
The threes have been falling here for Adamson.
I love that. Because I'm sure when she's checking in the game, she's like, oh, I gotta play defense. I have to guard the opposing team's best player. And that's exactly what she's doing. And that's what you want. You want someone to slow the pace down because Adamson is forcing this FEU team to play at such a fast pace.
And finally, Yvette Villanueva sinks in that bucket.
Just got to slow down the game. Here you have Villanueva looking that she's seeing her man sack down and hits a wide open jumper.
Stay alive here in season 88. Adamson has 9 seconds to operate. Cheska Apag fires a 3, gets that one in.
Great ball.
Espanol gets that screen by Nagma. Espanol looking at her options. Manguiat needs to fire it. MJ Manguiat, lucky shot. Great break there for MJ.
These mental turnovers. You know, physical turnovers are okay once in a while, but mental, that can't be an excuse.
Cheska Apag just sinks in that 3 prior to that turnover, and MJ Manguiat attacking Apag. And these are the games that you can't show signs of weakness.
Cannot. Yep, you cannot.
Yvette finds Amaya underneath somehow. There was no... Now the question is, can they sustain it? Adamson, 6 seconds. Elaine, favorite move of Elaine Etang. That float.
And she's getting to her spot. You gotta love that. And here you see Villanueva finding a wide open Espinal for an easy 2.
And this was a shot there by Elaine Etang. 2, 3, 4 defenders in front of her. No underneath. They swing it over to Apag. Apag has a hot hand. Heat check. Cheska Apag gets that 3 in. like a blowout.
Yeah, parang it feels like Adamson's only up 1, FEU's down 2 or 1 as well. But if you're Adamson and you're Coach Jen and the coaching staff, you gotta love holding FEU to 15 points.
On the side of Adamson, Jessica Apag was hot from 3, and it doesn't matter which side of the shooting and making those threes. Max De La Torre, a quick answer back. Break here on the side of the Tamaraws. Yvette going over to Max De La Torre.
There's that run that FEU needs. They need to ride this momentum.
Yeah, and more importantly, it's also coming from players who are outside of that Shem Amaya duo.
Yes.
Because these
finding her teammates, playing great defense, and I think that's what she's doing right now.
And just like that, 6-3 is our quarter scoring thanks to a couple shots here for the Tamaraws. Amaya Espanol just adapting to what Adamson is on this side of the court, Rafi.
Yeah, and I think that's why FEU was having such a hard time that first half.
Abatayo finally gets her first field goal in. And a quick answer back by Jam Mignano. That Jessica Apag gets them another possession. Bajo on the run. And Bajo gets that fast break in. You know, and they're not getting rattled by that early start, hot start on the side of FEU as Adamson just answering back, and that is what they're known for. They are into their offense, and you can see it in the last few sequences.
Yeah, I mean, both fast break points here are coming from great defense from Etang and Apag. They're the front court, back court, or duo. Sorry. Yeah. Playing great defense, causing FEU to make turnovers and getting that you don't want to take, or it can just cause a turnover in general.
And that's what's happening right now for FEU. Adamson, a master at this, but they're falling into the trap of Adamson. Almost another turnover. They go to Cassie. Salvani gets that one in. Sheena couldn't get the finish. Jam gives them another possession. Limbago setting up Adeshina. Bajo for 3.
Great pass.
Beautiful buckets here for Adamson. They are something up here. Bajo goes over to Kemi. Kemi attracting 3 defenders, but gets the finish anyway.
Great strong move, seeing that she's
playing this fast. Talking about Adamson, they are so... They're taking quality shots there, in fairness to them.
They're super efficient, while they're forcing FEU to be inefficient by taking... Here, Adeshina just finding a wide open Mao for the shoot on the right extended wing there. And Adeshina again said, you know what, I got this. Let me get an assist and let me get a little quick 2 points.
Kemi Adeshina just has hands all over every single possession. And you talked about it earlier in this ball game as Pacho gets that one in. You were talking about that, Rafi, how, diba?
Yep. You gotta just love the energy she brings to the court.
Kim Limbago splits the defense, drops it off. Angela Alaba gets the finish.
Adamson is doing a great
sequences here so far for Adamson. And that's just chemistry. Off to the left, the cleanup job, basket is good, and the foul by Angelina Laba. And by the way, for our viewers, or rather, that was Angela. So by the way, for their viewers, there are twins, identical twins here on the side of Adamson. That was Angela, kahit ako nalilito na eh. That was Angela, not Angeline, getting that basket in. Again, Adamson just maximizing every opportunity here as Jessica Apag.
She knows she's hot. She knows it.
Defense, Jessica looked like she wanted to shoot it. Instead, she sprays it over to Limbago, who said, Jessica, wait lang ha. Ako na muna.
My turn. My turn.
Yvette goes over to EJ Lopez. Finally gets a triple here for physicality. They only have 8 fouls so far for FEU, 11 for Adamson. And then 3 again by none other. Out of 25 now for FEU. Kemi Adeshina, great roll there.
3 points away from a double-double, now 1 point away.
Cheska Apag. Quite literally all sides of the court, all corners, just everywhere is Cheska Apag, and Kemi Adesina just 1 point away from a double. These two teams, but it doesn't feel that way because they are maintaining efficiency as Kemi Adesina enters double-double territory.
There it is. And if you're Coach Riza, you want to be playing your game towards the end of this game. So you want to be playing FEU basketball to see and find.
Espanol. Now they're playing FEU basketball as Abatayo fires a three, still can't get it in. 3-point shooting not in their favor, but Cassie Salvani.
FEU now trying to get their momentum, like as you said earlier, Rain. They're just trying to play their basketball, slow it down, run their offense, find the best possible shot. And here you see Coach Jed saying, no more. Take the turnover, it's okay. On paper, it'll be a turnover, but in our stat book, it won't be.
But they will take the turnover over any other outcome in this